Hi, it's Aisin. Welcome to my channel. Today we are making these little pockets. So I thought somebody's at the door. It's a dog moving. Right, and it's made out of junk mail and scraps of paper as usual. And I make this one first and that one second, and then right at the end I add these sentiments. Forget all about them until the end. Okay then, so if you'd like to join me today, please just subscribe to my channel, please give me a thumbs up, please share my video, press the notification bell with your crafty fingers if you'd like to see more videos, and please join my Facebook group Hazy Crazy Art. Then there we have printables and tips and all sorts and discussions. Okay, if that's something you discuss, I'll be very happy. I like having discussions. Okay then, so let's go and find out how we do this today. So what you got here then, right, so it's going to be farm foods. Farm foods. I've got some junk mail, as I said. What's this one? Oh look, this one's the posh one. Well, it looks nice actually. So that one's the posh one and this one's the cheap one. I don't know if that's any good. I don't know if that's like a magazine page or a bit too thin. Too thin for a magazine page, I'm not sure. Oh, that one's definitely not. That's definitely like a magazine page. So I might use this one. Mobility products aimed at ladies and gentlemen of a certain age. I don't know why I get mobility. It's not me, it's my husband who might need it more than me, right? There we go. Right, so I have got, now how big would that, I would turn it on its side and half it at least. Yeah, I would say half that or more than, I would say average. Like, how big is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, definitely about 4 inches would be great, I think. Right. Well, it's going to be another project today, but it's going to take me ages to prepare. Right, so it's basically a show and tell, not it? Right. So can you? Oh no. Do you know what? Let's do it like this. So this is, oh, how big did I say? 4? So I'll just do this just over 4 inches. 4 inches. Yeah, 4 inches. That's right. Right. So I can make 2. Ooh. So you want that about that. This isn't just similar to what I did the other day, actually. So if you join with the other day, this is made out of, instead of making it out of, what did I make it out of? Did I make it out of book pages or something else? Right, so we're doing the tube again, like this. That's going to be a very wide pocket, isn't it? Ooh, it's pockets, you know, pockets, yes, little pockets. Right, so little pockets or big pockets, whatever you like. So you can do what size you like. So that, it's probably about 12 inches by 4 inches, makes a pocket of about 4 inches by 5.5. A bit is more than that. Yeah, that's right. That's about an A4. Yeah, so that's correct. Right, so I'm going to do what Melina did. She cut, I think it's probably best to cut those off, isn't it? Cut the corners. There we go. Cut the corners. And then cut those bits off. Slightly above the crease if you like. This way. Because it won't matter about that. Very slightly, but so we don't get that little telltale bend we don't like. Okay, there we go. So now you can. Now what did we do before? On mine did it with a stapler. I kept calling it a staple, didn't I? Okay, it's a stapler. I kept did mine with a stapler. So you could do that as well. You could just fold both up and fold and crease it with a stapler if you like. Well, this gives you like a full pocket basically, doesn't it? Look. Is that in the right? That doesn't even look in, there you go. Quite slippery paper, quite slippery glue, so that works. I would use permanent glue. Don't use washable glue. Children's glue, washable glue, that sort of thing, because then it's, unless you don't want it to be permanent. Okay, so that's the back. So we've done that. Now we've got a lovely front to work on. Now, what have I got? Welcome back to the mess. Right, so now I'm going to put, I've got 4. I don't know if I've got any more or need any more. I don't know. I've put 4 strips of paper. You can use washi tape, obviously. But these are scraps. So I can put that one there. And what I've done is, I've got some new, what's my new one called? A new oxide called burlap. The burlap one. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's there. Frayed burlap, that's it. That's Hessian, obviously. We know it as Hessian over here. But it's frayed burlap. Right, so that one's about there. Made a little crease on there. Look, I'm going to stick this on with this permanent glue. Okay. So any permanent glue, I think. Any permanent glue stick? Yay. Or anything like, or your favourite glue, whatever. But no, I wouldn't use washable. Yeah, it's quite good actually discussing glues with people and learning from other people, isn't it? Things like this. You learn things on groups and you learn things on video. And you learn things all your life. And you never stop learning. I always say that. It's one thing I tell people and people say, oh, thank you for that. I understand, yeah. So, I mean, everybody, no, I'm not the only person obviously who says that. But I'm going to not put that down on there because guess what? There's a massive bit of glue there and I don't want to put it on there. Right, so I got this. This is a digital by my favourite, Emma Parish. Beautiful. Right, I'm not going to put that next. I'm going to either put this one, which it isn't because I haven't, it's one I've inked up, it's there. Inked up by burlap. So there's that one. Oh, it's upside down. We don't have that, do we? That one. Well, I don't. You might like the topsy-turvy look. I'm going up now. It was cold earlier. It was freezing when I came in this room. But now it's suddenly warmed up. Right, you could do two things here. If you can't get, if it's not quite top, you could put another bit, you can put another tiny piece, a bit of lace or something like that. I don't know, a bit of washi tape. Or cut it off. Let's see what we're going to do. I'm going to actually glue on here now rather than those. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if anything's a good idea, but we learn, don't we, as we go along. Like I learnt from that lady the other day. I was talking about that thing I did the other day. And, yeah, you can do that. It's just very interesting. Right, so this one basically goes, I'm going to actually let's grab a bit of glue from there and overlap it because I did cut these with my scissors. And you can see a little bit of blue through there. There we go. I'm gonna, if you want to ink up the ink, yeah, ink, that's right, up the edges. Later you can. Now I can put that or that. We'll put this next. Again, borrow a bit of glue from there. Oh dear. Borrow. I'm actually going to keep it, actually, dear. Yeah, makes me laugh. There's a bloke used to come in the chip shop where I used to work and he used to say, can I borrow a bag? He meant, can you take it? Can you have one? Because they were free back then. It was hilarious. Right, taxi driver he was. I think he's probably still is, I don't know. His name was Tim. I remember him. I remember him. His name was Tim. Right, there we go. Now we're going to find out why this is actually straight, aren't we? Because obviously I did it with scissors, didn't I? Yeah, so I've put strips of paper along there. I'm going to cut those off. And I'm going to look at my washi tape and see what we've got. Because my washi tape would actually, should level that off if I, that should be level, shouldn't it? Theoretically, that's level. I've probably lost everybody by now because everybody thinks, oh, I know how to do it now. Yeah. Okay. Now what colour? Oh, that would go. I've got one that would go with that. I can see. I'm not sure whether to use that one. Well, there's one that will go with perhaps all of it there. Got to do a bit of a lift off here because mine are on my tower I made. That would go with it because you've got blue and you've got green on there. Come on, dear. That's it. Right. Ooh, are we on? Are we on? Are we on? Or are we going to be ripped at the edges? Because I haven't used this for ages. Right. Oh, there we go, look. There we go. This is what I don't like about this, about washi tape. Right, now, normally, if you put it that way, and we could put it, I can't see, just a minute. I think that's there. So I've put that down straight. Good thing about washi tape, of course, is it is see-through. So you can still see that design underneath. Should have put the book page on that one, actually, shouldn't I? Oh, we can still see that underneath. Never mind. It's like S's. Right, so there we go. So now you've got a little thing there, and you can make a little dent in there, can't you? I might do a Sarah. Let's have a look. Oh, I call this doing a Sarah. She always uses Sarah, what's her name? Hall. Jazzy Junk Journal. She always uses a 3-inch punch man. Is that going to fit in there? Well, I might have to do it the other way, won't I? I could do it the other way, of course. But let's have a look, see if that's going to go. I'm going to cut most of that off. Let's get a bit down. Or is it in the middle? Is that even going to cut? This is the question. If that's not cut, I've got the shape of it. There we go, look. All we have to do then is cut that down there. I think Melina used square punch or something, which was great. Right, there we go. Well, we've got that behind, haven't we? We don't have to have that behind, do we? We can put something there. We could even stick that behind, I suppose, if you wanted to put that there. Got a bit of this left. In fact, I've got some of a big bit of that left. Don't need that much, do you? You can put a little bit down it. Bit more. We'll see how we go. There we go. That's quite pale, isn't it, compared with that? I'll have to ink that up. This is the burlap again, yay. I left all, but it's quite nice. Look at that, it's quite a greyish. I quite like grey. A greyish brown. Although burlap to me is like a light brown, or would be a light brown because of let's see how we go. Because I've made some rugs, you know, like people take rugs apart, and all that. Well, I make them. I enjoy using stretchy materials to make them with. So anything stretchy I use for those, and anything that's not stretchy I use for junk journals that I've got left, like, you know, things, clothes that I don't need anymore, or people don't need. Right, okay, so we're going to put that in there. That'll do, won't it? So you've got that now. So you can ignore that. Oh yeah, there's not much anyway. Ignore the edges. Nobody probably never noticed that. And you glue that. What you'd do then is glue that to a page, or you could perhaps even line that if you like. But it's quite interesting because you can find out what things are made from as well. That's quite good. I quite like that. Okay, so that's one pocket, and that's a brilliant pocket, and you can put in what you like. I've got, so what have I got? I've got things that colour actually somewhere. Haven't I? I've got my things. I've got my things I made. Now I haven't made things in that colour, but it was this. That would actually go. That again. I'll use that wrapping paper. Again, that wrapping paper I bought was so cheap, and it would go with everything. Obviously, nothing that size, but yeah, he's got to grow a bit. If he grows a bit, where are you? If he grows a bit, he can fit in here. Look, yay! Yeah, you can. I'm not making tags. I can make tags, you know, to fit in later to show you at the end. But you could put almost put a thingy card in there, couldn't you? An index card in there. I don't know whether I've got some. Although it doesn't matter too much. Okay, so what I did was, so I've done this. You can just, it's a bit hard because I think it might be, is it something to do with the glue? Right, okay. So what I did was made one of the, I did make it out of that lot. That stuff I liked. Because obviously that's a scrap now because I've started it. I can't really say 3 metre roll is a scrap. Okay, so we can just put that in there. And I did round the corners a little bit on there. It didn't make any difference at all. Little tiny, that's the smallest one of this. So I rounded the corners on that as well. So I've done that one. Okay, shall we do another one? Thought I'd better not abandon it. That's what I did yesterday, didn't I? I abandoned that other one, was it yesterday? Whenever I did my other video. And I've just put that, and I've just, because I forgot to ink it up or something, I've just done some little tiny dots around the edges of the butterfly just to bring it out a little bit. I was going to get my watercolours out, and I thought, no, just carry on. Okay, so I'm using this time. I'm going to half this. I've just tested, and I can make it about 3 inches wide, which will help us do that thing. Mind you, it needs to be the same tool, won't it, or similar. Half it. Wonder if I could, or we could make it and then put something on top, couldn't we? Make it 3 3/4. So it's going to be taller than it is wide. But that won't matter, won't we? That could be a little tag pocket or something, couldn't it? 3/4. Okay. This is that posh leaf, but man, it looks. I don't know it's that posh. I think it's. Oh, it is actually Royal Windsor. Yes, it must be fairly posh then. Yes, it must be. Oh, it's a train journey. Something to do with the train journey. So what I'm going to do now is measure it. It's going to be actually. You need about 9 squares of that stuff. Those little squares. And if I do it like this. Oh, do you know what? I should have made it less, shouldn't I? Never mind. I mean more. Should have made it 4 inches. Oh dear, out of my leg. Right, that. Should have made it 4 inches, yes. Of course I should, because I've got to leave that as the top and have this as the bottom. And that'd be quite nice if you left. Yeah. We'll have that as the bottom and that as the top. And we're going to, what we're going to do? Do a little fold, aren't we? So I'm trying to make this fold as small as possible, just because I want it. And I'm going to cut those little corners off. Cut slightly above the line if I can. I don't think I am, but I'm trying. There we go. Oh, that'll do. Right, so that's fine. So I've got to glue that now. That's going to be a massive glue spot there, isn't it? Should have made it 4 inches, never mind. I don't know if I could actually, I'm not sure. Let's see if that will do it. Look at me gluing it on top. Naughty me. You see that? Yeah. It's all the mess around me. Actually, that little space just makes me film in the right spot. I don't know, actually, because... Oh, we're here. Gosh, we're right up there. I need to move that down a bit, don't I? So we can see. Right, let's get that into. There you go. Plenty of leeway there. I'm just going to fold that up and glue that bit. Decided I need some more of this glue because this is the last one. The last one in the series. The last one in my... Yeah, because you get 5 glues in there, in the pack. So there we go. So I've got that. Let's try this little idea. Weirdly, they're not even inch squares. Of course they're not, look. I don't know what they are. They're not centimetre. Let's see what they are. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. It's just 7 of those lines. I don't know. So I don't know what they are in inches. Definitely about 1.5 centimetres, I think, something like that. Right. Anyway, we'll just see how they fit on here. Why did I think they were inches? I don't know. Could do it like that, couldn't we? Could make a little space in between. I don't know. That means gluing individually. Alright, we'll do it then. We'll glue individually and we'll probably put it on fast. Hey, I've done that far anyway, so that's good. Into I don't know whether to make a little thing in there and then, or no, fill that in first. So I got any green? I haven't. Green. That's a piece of that. Do it that. I want to leave a bit of a gap there, don't I? That's not quite high enough. Right, so what I'm going to do, oh, I should have inked it first, shouldn't I? Oh, I don't know. Definitely ink the bottom first. Okay, so I'm putting that on there. It's quite a neat, one of those neat ones, isn't it? Mine's not usually neat like this. Don't usually do these neat ones, you know. Right, so that's a bit, hold on, is that right? That seems a bit like it needs to be moved up there a bit. We will. Get a smaller one there. 2 inch. So I'm getting a 2-inch punch this time. And see if we can do it this way. If we can't do it that way, we'll have to do it the other way, won't we? Let's have a look, see if I can do it. How far in are we? Are we near the paper? Oh, yeah. Well, there we go. That's perfect, isn't it? I can ink up the back there, and there's nothing we really have to cover up this time. Ink up the back. Yeah. Yeah, I've got an idea what I might do. Where's my Sharpie pen? No, vanished. No, I didn't put it back in the drawer like I should have done. It's there. Right, so what am I going to do on this one? Let's put my glue away because I just put my hand on it. Where's my lid? Oh, it's hiding behind that bit of napkin that we haven't used today, but we used yesterday. Right, so what I'm going to do is, I've got an idea. Let's get some patterning going on. Let's give it a bit of a pattern. All I'm going to do is put dots on with my Sharpie pen. Okay, so there's that. I don't know whether to do anything on the slit those, I don't know. I think that looks okay. Or does it need something else? Yeah. I'm going to get a thin pen. This is a really thin pen. I'm going to put little crosses on here on this white one. I don't think I'm doing anything on the other one. There we go. Yay, I think that looks rather sweet. Oh, no, I'm doing it in the wrong place. Look. There we go. That's probably about nice and close, isn't it? So hopefully you enjoyed that one as well. I don't want to quickly make. I could use something like that as the base. I'll make it off camera because we're not really doing these today, are we? Let's get that over there, like. Okay, I'm going to make this off camera then. Okay then, so that's that one done. I've done that one. I've even made a little card for this. There we go. And I've put a little butterfly topper on it. That's the journaling spot bit. And that's the other side. I thought it's too perfect. I've got to make it different. They do match, don't they? They do match anyway. So you could have these on opposite pages or something. I don't know. But they do match. You could even put that inside that one. There we go. Hello. No, I don't know. Just a little thought. Right, there we go. So there's the two I've made. on video, quite similar to what I did the other day. So I thought I'd add the two little tags as well. All that is it was junk mail covered with this paper and the avocado paper. Again, that is where's my that's junk mail covered with washi tape. So there, and then just cut out. So I've done that as well on there. Got that cut washi tape on there as well. Same washi tape. So I thought, oh, I'd use the same washi tape. So they sort of go together, don't they? As a pair, yeah, as a pair. Even though that's really, I thought that was too neat. So I had to do something imperfect. Yeah. Okay. So let me. Hope you like my content today. Please give me a thumbs up. Please share my video. Please subscribe to my channel. Press the notification bell with your crafty fingers if you would like to see more videos. And then please join my Facebook group, Hazy Crazy Arts, at Facebook. Okay. I'm not sure if that's got any black on it or not. I did put some black on it. Okay. What's the boy doing? Oh, he's having a snooze. I don't wake him. I woke him up the other day for it on the video, but that was right at the end. Okay. So if you didn't see Nico, then you haven't seen all the video. Yeah, you can do things like put a sentiment on there, can't you? Let me just finish that off. I'll just finish it off and use something like a bit of book page. That's not book page. Where's a piece? No, that's not either. Got some strips. Oh, that'll do. That's not a book page, but that'll do. Right, so let's have. Yeah, I think that would be great. Okay, so I'll put it there. Okay. There we go. Fly and flourish. Okay. Bye and take care.